the Pod Network Entertainment.
Ladies and gentlemen, our very special musical guest all the way back to the 80s, we have the Psychedelic Furs. What man in my shoes runs a light and all the papers lie tonight, but falling over you is the news of the day. Angels fall like rain and love, love, love is all of heaven away. Inside you, the time moves and she don't
fade. Oh,
the
that's
ghost in you, she don't fade.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome our next special musical guest.
Okay.
Michael Jackson.
Okay.
Very simply, dun 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 dun.
Actually,
she saw like an alien. She was into supernatural.
And then they want to have sex with her on a examination table, but somebody ate the guy's schmenis.
It's so bizarre, but it is actually true, and it's all in the first episode. Alam mo yung parang if you don't have any idea what we're talking about, you'd be like, what in the world did they what are they on? But it's true.
You know the weirdest thing about this is...
it's not even the weirdest part of the show.
This is a show that we could have been the screenwriters for. We could have written this. Literally. Alam mo yung na-imagine mo kami ni Gino Boy, magkasama kami kunyari, nagiinuman, tapos magawa tayo ng anime, sige, tara. Lagyan natin ng ghost. Bakit ghost? Lagyan natin ng alien. Hindi. Pareho na lang. Lagyan na natin ng ghost.
Tapos yung ghost, Lola na gusto ng
Lola
penis, diba?
Na gusto kumain ng etits.
Gusto ko na sa penis.
Tapos yung
etits, wala kang pigil. Hayop ka.
Tingnan mo yung schminis, pero etits.
Gusto ko yung meron pa siya, shocked face. You said penis, pero kumain siya ng etits. I'm like, okay.
How could you say penis like on our podcast? Sana man lang etits.
Ito yung you know what? Can I just share? I hosted an event recently. And
Is this
there was
about your penis?
No.
Okay.
There was a lady there who was a fan of the Morning Rush, and she used to listen to us all the time.
Okay.
And then she told me na when I moved to BNO daw, hindi niya daw kaya kasi parang all of a sudden, parang feeling niya daw anak niya. Hindi naman anak, pero parang because she's a mother.
Okay.
Like, aside of her is like, oh, the mother in me cannot take how bastos the boys are. And she was so used to how we were. Yeah. And then, this is exactly my point. And this is exactly what I was telling her.
Alam mo talaga.
This is exactly what I was telling her.
I can't hang out with you anymore since BNO. Because you're so bastos. Like I feel so scandalized. You're always talking about...
Ito yung classic
like
example
Pem
if
and
the world
etits.
only knew the true colors of the hosts of the Morning Rush, they would know na mas bastos yung mga TMR hosts kaysa sa BNO.
Alam mo yung that's the biggest gag in the world. Na the boys who are known for being bastos are actually the tamer version.
I know. It really is. And this is what I was telling her. Now, you know what?
That is like, it's called the con of the century. The con of the century.
I was telling her talaga na parang, you know what? Like the boys na ito thing, it's a character eh. Majority of these boys are actually like, Maayo, Tony.
Wait. But you know what? The Morning Rush personalities din naman. It's also a character.
Exactly. I'm nice. I'm not bastos.
That's
the character.
Hindi siya nakakatawa. Like, can you imagine time travel, fast forward?
Yeah.
Fast forward, di mo, lahat na tayo, wala na tayo sa radyo, ganyan. Tapos fast forward, nasa na yung mga jocks ng BNO tsaka ng TMR. Tapos bilang papakita kayo, ganyan, with your kids on your porch. Tapos like flying a kite with your, little children, ganyan. Tapos kami, pumaparty pa rin, nagiinom.
Binuksan ulit yung nectar.
binuksan at sinisimsim ang nectar.
So shout out to Miss Genia of our and our friends over at Winfast, in case you get to listen to this. Now you know. But welcome to Only Fun. His name is Chico Garcia.
And his name is Gino Killiamore. And if you don't know by now, you know what? This is a very if you know episode. Like that whole dan. Kasi tawang-tawa ko. Okay, the actual name of the anime is Dan Dadan. Okay?
Dan Dadan.
So I was like, okay, maybe it's a Japanese word for something like alam mo yung parang baba. Yung ganon. Yeah. Maybe it stands for something. I don't know, actually. Pero feeling ko, kasi di ba yung opening theme niya, which, by the way, since Attack on Titan, for me, it's like the best opening song ever.
Right.
I don't skip it. I mean, I watch it all the time kasi it's such a catchy opening theme.
Okay,
Pero
so
it starts off with dan. So I was like, is that it? Is that why it's called napaka-random? Because the theme goes dan.
Just to break it down, Dan is equivalent to Dan, which means gradually, little by little, or more and more. So it kind of makes sense because more and more they're getting to know each other, more and gradually they're kind of getting to like each other. But it's so bizarre how they presented it. So bizarre. So I had the privilege of during a con that I hosted, Super Manila Comic Con. They showed a 15-minute clip of this. So up to Turbo Granny. So can you imagine? There were kids there. We were like,
suckle on my teats, but I'm going to chomp on your weenie. But I'm like, what am I watching? What the heck am I watching?
Alam mo, when Turbo Granny came out, I kid you not, and this is not a knock on anyone, it super reminded me of you. Like, alam mo yung parang feeling ko, kung naging multo si Chico, ito siya. Si Turbo Granny. Yung Granny siya, pero tuturbohin ka.
Sabi mo kung naging multo ko, walang do not bring up that 90s OPM song. Do not. Okay, leave it at that.
Ang ganda talaga.
Alam mo, ang sama-sama mo. Grabe mo ko abusuhin. Alam mo, I don't know why.
Ang powerful kaya ni Turbo Granny.
Hindi ako si Turbo Granny. Alam mo kung bakit?
Bakit?
Tanong mo kung bakit.
Bakit hindi ka si Turbo Granny?
Si Turbo Granny mabilis.
No, I swear, it's so bizarre. Okay, so it starts off.
Ako dun sa Turbo Granny name. It's such a like labo nyo. Ang labo nyo kausap.
I really want to find out what these Japanese people were on. Like,
can I have some? And diba, like, give me some of it.
Was it mushrooms? Were you smoking up? You know what I mean? Like, or was it an amalgamation of all drugs known to men? Because like, grabe yung conceptualization niya. Alam mo yung
actually yun yung ano ko. Yun yung pumasok sa isip ko sa it felt like, not that I would know, but it felt like a drug-induced delirium.
Yes.
Like, alam mo yung pag may sakit ka, tapos nagdideliryo ka, tapos you have these weird floating colors and whatever, kaleidoscopic dreams. Ganon yung feel niya when you're watching it. It's so strange.
I completely agree with no prior knowledge whatsoever of what a drug-induced delirium thing is. Oh, I like, feeling ko lang, ganon na ganon yung, parang
Ginugol mo, no? Ginugol mo?
Kunento kasi sa akin ng mga kaibigan ko na para sobrang takot kay Duterte.
Should we change the profile of OnlyFun to like entertainment/politics now?
No,
should we?
It's like a drug-induced. It's either okay.
It is.
If you've never tried, like the hosts of this podcast, if you've never tried drugs in your life,
I have not. I have never.
It's like, you know how when you have a fever and you have a dream that is so strange and bizarre. That's exactly it. Kasi para okay, it starts off with two characters. We have si Girly and si Boy Lalu. Si Girly is basically like, she's kind of cool, she just broke up with her boyfriend because the boyfriend wanted her to put out, right?
Doon pa lang di ba? As in literally, nung sinabi niya na parang, kasi gusto niya libre siya. Tapos parang, wala akong pera. O sige, kung ayaw mo ko ilibre, ito na lang. Tapos started unbuckling his belt.
Pants.
And it's like
the first 2 minutes of the show.
At saka, can you imagine, ayaw mo ko ilibre? O sige, eto na lang, bibigyan kita. Parang like,
ano yung reaction mo nung nakita mo nag-unbuckle siya ng pants?
Wala. Ba't ako mag-react? Sabi ko, gago ka. Sabi ko, gago ka. Ba't mo yan gagawin?
At that's not the facial reaction you had earlier.
No! Tapos, and remember, sige, continue.
And then it gets weird because like, obviously she's like, offended or whatever. Then she kicks him to the face. And you would think that it's like, oh, she's like one of those badass whatever. And then he starts beating her up. Diba na parang...
Seryoso. Like, he punches her and kicks her.
Punches her in the stomach, kicks her, and then like leaves her in the dirt. Pero it's also not like it's weird because I mean, normally in any cartoon or any show, or, they would focus on that and be like, yo, this is abuse. Pero that's not the point of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't
ang point
feel
kasi nun, parang, like an anime na parang si Naruto, for example, yung ilang beses na siyang binugbog beyond recognition, tapos maya-maya mo nakatayo na naman siya. Kumbaga parang it's more of like, it's not so much about realism, it's more of like, she can take care of herself. And it kind of is consistent with what happens later on.
Yeah, na parang
she's not your regular girl. She's not your regular girl.
Oh. She's a badass, but she's also not like John Wick. Alam mo yung ganun na parang...
Right.
Kumbaga matapang lang, palaban. Parang ganun. So anyway, okay, that's settled. And then she obsesses over this person, Ken something.
Oh, parang
this character, right?
Or whatever.
Parang Ken Watanabe, ganun. Kunwari sabihin natin Ken Watanabe.
Takamura, parang ganun.
Ken Takamura. And then there's another character that's introduced, which is si Guy, who's like this super otaku nerd. You know what I mean? Like just into like the into aliens and whatever. Just what's up? Basically super nerd. And then obviously he gets picked on a lot and whatever. And then si girl stands up for the guy. And,
walang yaka ha? Now that you've mentioned it.
What?
Pwede rin namang ako yung maalala mo dun sa nerd. Pero talagang kay Turbo Granny mo ako naalala.
Hindi, merong malaking difference between the nerd and you.
Stop.
Should I get into the main difference between you and our
sige, Turbo Granny na. Turbo Granny. Okay ako dun.
So anyway, siyempre ito si nerd, kinilig na para, uy, this pretty girl, stood up for me. I think I know why she stood up for me. And then the weirdest interaction between two human beings happened. Like, this guy goes up to the girl and is like, I know why. And you think that it's going a certain way. Na parang, you think that he's gonna say, na parang, I know why you stood up for me. It's because, you like me or whatever. And then he starts to bring up the fact that it's because you are also into aliens. So, what the F, right? So the girl is like, what do you mean I'm into aliens? That's not true. That's bullshit. Whatever. That's the stupidest, dumbest idea ever. I don't believe in aliens, but I believe in ghosts. So I'm like, what? Alam mo, it gets weirder and weirder.
Yeah.
And finally, they challenge each other into like this whole, I'm going to send you into a place where extraterrestrials supposedly come, and then I'll send you to a place where ghosts supposedly are, just so we can prove each other right or wrong. And then
okay, can I continue from there? Can I continue from there? So, long story short, the girl does encounter aliens. The boy does encounter a ghost or ghosts.
And now, that's not the weirdest part.
Now, the Turbo Granny ghost proceeds to say, I want you to suckle on my teats and I want to eat your wiener. And then the girl who was abducted by aliens is now strapped onto an examining table with only her underwear on. And this alien goes, now we're going to have sex. Here is my robotic penis that I'm about to drill you with.
Because I need to breed with you. Diba? What?
It is the strangest anime I think I have ever
seen by far. But while it's so strange, there's something that's really captivating about the way
and watchable. and
Oh,
very
parang,
watchable.
I feel like if you're not into anime and then you hear us talk about it, you're gonna be like, what the hell? Like, ano
What
to?
the
Ba't ko
F?
papanoorin to? Like, what is even interesting about it? Pero I swear, when you watch it, there's something about it that's super charming. There's something about it that, like, kunwari yun, that scene where she was about to basically get bred by, like, aliens. Normally, you'd be like, holy shit, this is like rape. You know what I mean? Pero it doesn't feel that way. And, like, you see it as really borderline dark humor. You know what I mean? Like, parang it doesn't seem as serious as what the situation is. You get what I'm trying to say?
Nababother lang ako.
Why?
Actually use the term bread.
Because that's what they said.
No,
That's what they said. They wanted to inseminate her because they wanted to breed. Right? I mean, that's why.
Yeah. Usually kasi I hear that term
Where do you hear
in
that
certain types of short films that I frequent, you know.
Is this something I don't know?
Never
Like, I
mind.
mean, I hear it with, like, dogs because, like, you have a shooter.
No,
and,
not that kind of breed, but like never mind.
No.
Fast. Next.
No. You open up and tell me what you really mean, Mr.
No,
Bastos.
Okay, let me put it this way.
Boys night out daw yung Bastos. Okay, what does it mean?
No, it means that, but not that. Gets like it literally means that, but usually you that term is usually used in like corn.
Okay.
Yeah.
But is it a specific way of doing things?
No
Or just
naman,
like-
no naman. Di ba yung parang, the plumber bred to widow. Yung mga ganun.
Really? I've never
It's
seen
it's like a dirty way of saying have sex.
Huh.
Yeah, as opposed to I had my female dog bred by like so that
Yeah.
I'll have puppies. As opposed to that, obviously they mean the same thing, but in the usage for humans, parang it's more in a very dungeony leather straps kind of
I
way.
wonder what the. I wonder.
I mean,
what,
obviously, in the context of corn, obviously they're not trying to get pregnant.
Of course,
pero
yeah,
it's the term. It's the term na parang.
Pero
Oh.
I wonder why they started using that term. Like, does it?
Maybe because it's like such an animalistic kind of thing. Like it sounds so primal. Di ba parang you don't even use it for like, let's say it's about let's say we're talking about getting pregnant. You
Right.
don't use that on your wife and say, I'm going to breed you tonight. Like
You
it's
don't?
just
Kidding. Hello.
may message ko siya. Sabi ko,
No.
don't let him talk to you like that. Don't let him talk to you like that.
Oh my
Hindi, pero
god.
gets like but anyway, that's not the point. Anyway,
That makes
going
me.
back to,
You know, I have a chat group called Mga Walang Breeding. So maybe because we all feel like we were raised.
iba pa
not
yun, iba pa
correct.
yung
Yeah,
breeding. Iba pa yung
Okay.
breeding, oo.
So it's like you can say like a blowjob, but like you
tinan mo
say
pati yung
deep throat.
si Ivan.
Ganon.
Pati si Ivan meron. Hindi, parang yung like, basta you use that for like,
Yun nga, so parang it's like okay,
F, it
I'm getting
means
a
F.
blowjob as opposed to I'm getting deep throated. Ganon. That's is it, what?
I have a
You get
feeling
scandalized by that? Kapal ng mukha mo. They don't call you deep throat queen for nothing.
Nobody calls me that. Nobody. Lies. I tell you, nobody calls me that.
Escándalo.
Nobody. They call me other things, but they never call me that. They never call me that.
Oh my God, I'm dying. Wait. I can't find my mouse cursor. I need to mute because I'm going to cough. I'm dying.
I can't. I'm gonna do my dance.
DTQ at it again.
Ganyan yung my dance. Walang yaka, take that back. Nobody calls me that. Mamaya isipin ng tao para I have a secret life that people call me, you know.
That's exactly what it is, guys. He has a secret life that he wants no one to find out about.
I do, but nobody calls me that, even in my secret life. Grabe! DJQ!
Deep Throat Queen, Penile Princess.
Putotoy Prince. I can't.
Reyna ng rectum. Okay, it's really bad. Okay.
The Baron of Burat.
Grabe siya, oh. Grabe.
Stop!
Uy, huwag ka ganyan.
Alam
Guys,
mo ikaw,
I really just wanted to
alam mo ikaw, you have turned into that person that you really disliked when you were in school. Nga alala mo yung kinikwento mo sa amin noon on air, yung either ano ba yon, kopya ba yon or kumakain ng junk food. Tapos i-offer ka, like, Gino, gusto mo kumopya or Gino, gusto mo ng food. Tapos o-offer ka, tapos pag kumain ka, bilang isusumbong ka na, teacher, eating, ganun ka. That's how you turned out now.
We have become the thing we swore to destroy.
Exactly. You know, you will bait me with something that, you know that I will react
I guess
to.
you could say that I baited you masterfully.
Don't spread rumors. Don't spread rumors. You're gonna regret it. You're gonna regret it. Hindi, pero like, alam mo, I think the reason we're a little unhinged today is because of this anime. Because it really is unhinged. Like, pero to be fair, natapos mo na ba siya?
Hindi pa. I'm on like the third episode.
So I'm in like 4th or 5th episode. Alam mo yung parang after the initial shock. To be fair, kasi honestly, kung puro ganon, yung puro, alam mo yung nagpapashock lang, parang like, mawawalan din ako ng interest because eventually, it'll get tired, di ba?
Yeah.
But to be honest, it invests in other things like characterization, where they're coming from. There are other characters that are like hilarious who will come out later. And alam mo yung, to be honest, kaya ko lang siya pinanood. Kasi there were already like a couple of people who tweeted na parang, I watched Dandaran. And like, parang like, episode 7 ba or 8 na parang, for that alone, it's worth the watch. Pareho, tas yung mga nagsasabi sa akin to watch it are talking about that future episode, which I haven't watched.
Yeah.
Na supposedly sobrang like, so akala ko talaga, parang ano siya, parang, alam mo yung Your Name?
Right, yeah.
Like a tragic love story.
Tragic,
star-crossed lovers, ganyan. So akala ko ganon. Kasi nga usually, di ba, when they say, ay nako, episode 7 will kill you or you'll die, it's so good. Usually it has something to do with that. Yeah. Na parang like, oh my gosh, it's going to be tragic. So I watched it. So ang layo nung reality dun sa expectation. Akala ko it's going to be some romantic, you know, that kind of, well, it is pa rin to a degree, but it's so irreverent. It's so dark. It's so
yun nga, I really feel like
it's so,
when they created this, they were like, oh, what are our parameters? Like, what are our boundaries? They were like, no
obviously
boundaries. None.
Like,
whatever.
You can scandalize whoever you want.
Oh, tsaka alam mo yung parang, whatever pops into your mind, write it down. Ganon yung feeling niya. But again, we can't stress this enough. It's actually really watchable. And the characters are
super nice. It's actually
super lovable.
Alam mo yung na-overshadow na siya nung pagka-wild niya. The fact that it's actually a good anime. Like, it's literally a good anime. And umabot ka na ba dun sa Karun actually dumede na siya kay Turbo Granny?
Hindi pa. So he suckled on her teeth.
Tapos, meron pang, okay. Hindi man ito mga spoilers, hindi man ito mga spoilers. But anyway, nako-control yung curse ni Boy Ni Girl. Kasi si Girl may psychic powers.
Right, yeah.
But long story short.
Medium
Tapos, pero kailangan nakikita niya. Like, if she doesn't see him, hindi niya makokontrol. So, magiging...
Saka it takes away from her focus. Alam mo, parang, di ba, like, she has powers.
Nagje-jebs na si Boy. So, sabi niya, kailangan pinapanood kita, Benjamin Jebs. Like, it's so unhinged.
It's so stupid.
It's so unhinged.
I love it.
Oh my God. But yes, suffice it to say, we recommend this.
Yes.
Obviously, it's our kind of humor.
Yep. Maybe don't watch it when kids are around or whatever.
Nope, please. None of that. But definitely, it speaks a lot of our character.
Of our mental states.
That we enjoyed this immensely. Like, immensely.
But it's really good. So check it out. Dan the Dan. It's on Netflix right now, right? Netflix. Yep. And yeah, just come into it with an open mind. And I swear, like, I think you'll just love it. All right. Of course, we want to thank our partners, the Pod Network Entertainment. You can check us out on social media. It's at OnlyFunPH, at Chico Garcia for him, at Gino.Villabor for me. And we'll see you guys in the next episode of Only.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye, DTQ.
I was never called that. Maybe privately, but not
in whispers. Only in whispers.
The opinions of podcast creators, hosts, and guests are not necessarily reflective of the official stance of the Pod Network Entertainment, its hosts, or other network programs. The content created by the people behind the podcast is personal and not meant to harm any religion, ethnicity, group, organization, company, or individual. The Pod Network Entertainment.